Not every cocktail needs to be made with cream or milk, obviously, but I've been on a kick lately to find the best version of a creamy, holiday-style cocktail, and I'm running out of time. I made a couple of eggnog recipes so far, but there's no way that we can forget the Jamaican Milk Punch. There are variations of this recipe you can find online, including some historical references, and even some with cream of coconut, but the most common one that you'll see out there is the one from Smuggler's Cove. So let's jump straight into this one. The official recipe calls for 6 drops of vanilla extract, and the only modification that I'm gonna make is I'm gonna use 3 drops of vanilla extract and then a little dollop, maybe 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla paste. It'll provide a little different vanilla taste, and I think it's just gonna make the drink look a little bit better in the glass. For this one, you'll need vanilla extract, vanilla paste, Angostura bitters, whole milk, heavy cream, demerara syrup, and a dark Jamaican rum. Now we're gonna build this in a drink mixer tin, but you can always shake this. We're gonna add 3 drops of vanilla extract, 1/8 teaspoon-ish of vanilla paste, 1 dash of Angostura bitters, 1 ounce of whole milk, 1 ounce of heavy cream, 1/2 ounce of a demerara syrup, 1 ounce of Coruba or another dark Jamaican rum. Try it. The addition of the cinnamon here is not necessary, but I do like the cinnamon and the nutmeg as a garnish because it just brings in more of those spice notes that remind me of the holidays. I also think it just like makes it look a little more elegant. But on the nose, the first thing you get is cinnamon, nutmeg, and the Coruba. There's just 1 ounce of Coruba in here. It's a little more subdued than when I was making the drink. You could like smell it, and you can still smell it now, but it's a lot more balanced. Even though we have heavy cream and whole milk in here, comparing it to something like an eggnog, it's more balanced and lighter. I know it sounds a little strange. The drink is still rich, but can use all of this ice. So as this dilutes a little more over time, I think it'll just get better. I don't have any recommendations for you, except you really wanna make sure you're using a dark, flavorful rum. So whatever you prefer. To me, Coruba is one of the most sort of intense, flavorful rums, because even Coruba with just 1 ounce in this drink, it gets a little bit lost in the background. I don't think that's actually a good thing. You're talking about a dessert drink, a holiday drink. You don't want it to be intensely, dark rum flavors. But if you do want to up the flavor a little bit, just use maybe 1.5 ounces. You could try going up to 2 ounces if you want to make it more of a strong cocktail. But the ice in here is going to help as it dilutes over time. And it is much different than eggnog. Even though we have whole milk and heavy cream in here, this tastes lighter and more balanced. You're not getting those eggy, custardy flavors. And if you're looking for an alternative to eggnog, something that is just different, maybe just a touch lighter than a heavy eggnog, it's something you can serve on ice, this is an excellent option. And something you play around with your spices and your rums to make your own family recipe. So that's it for this one. This is the Jamaican Milk Punch with a slight adaptation from Smuggler's Cove. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel, go check out the Patreon page, and otherwise, see you on the next one.